Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to go over this chart right here today. It's on page 2 of your Doghouse Project Part 2 on the page entitled Let's Build. Okay, so let's take a look at your chart. It says figure out how many square inches you need to cover with paint. So first we're going to take a look at the door. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a look at the door first. So 6/7 feet times 7/8 feet. All right, so we're going to multiply 6 times 7. Whoops, yep, 6 times 7, which is 42. And then we're going to multiply our denominators of 7 and 8. So 7 times 8, which is 56. All right, I know that 7 goes into both of these numbers. So I'm going to reduce this fraction because 42 divided by 7 is 3. Excuse me, not 7, 14. I know that both of these can be reduced by 14. So 42 divided by 14 is 3. And 56 divided by 14 is 4. So our final answer is 3/4. And then we're supposed to label it with beat. Beat. All right, so our next one right down here, all right, is 1 1/8 times 1 3/7. Now, we need to turn those mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 1 1/8 becomes 9/8. Because we take 1, we multiply by the whole number of what, we take 8, we multiply by the whole number of 1, we get 8, and then we add 1, so we get 9/8. And we do the same thing over here with 1 3/7. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. So we get 10/7 times 9/8. And then I multiply across. 9 times 10 is 90. 8 times 7 is 56. I then need to figure out how many times 56 goes into 90. It goes in one whole time with 34 left over. So 34 over 56. Wow, that is very hard to tell what's going on there. Let's make this a little bit smaller, shall we? So it looks a little bit more like a fraction. Okay, 1 and 34 over 56. 34 over 56 can be reduced. So we end up with 1 and 17 over 28 because they can be reduced by 2. So 34 divided by 2 is 17. 56 divided by 2 is 28. So that's my final answer. Whoops. 1 whole number and 17 over 28. Okay, that one was tricky. Oh, and then we label it with feet, but I think I ran out of room. I don't think I have any room to put feet. I can try. Hold on. Feet. Oof. This is very wonky. Feet. Okay, so the next one, right down here, 1 1/8 feet times 2 1/3 feet. Again, these are mixed numbers. We need to turn them into improper fractions so that we can work with them. 8 times the whole number of 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so we end up with 9/8. Times, again, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, so we end up with 7/3. So 9/8 times 7/3. We multiply our numerators. 9 times 7 is 63. Our denominators, 8 times 3 is 24. We end up with 63 over 24, which is an improper fraction. So we need to turn that into a mixed number. How many times can 24 go into 63? It goes in twice with a remainder of 15 over 24. But 15 over 24 can be reduced. Both of those numbers can be divided by 3. So if I take 15 and I divide